just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightclub slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. That's right. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach.
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. Alexander Usyk, the former
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, a beautiful day, but it's going to be somebody's nightmare and somebody's happy night.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the... Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Deontay Wilder, and down goes Wilder. So it's onward and up.
Yeah, the the grind and sweat the blood of time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key in combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And his opponent here, none other than Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach.
Oh, my goodness, look.
Here he comes. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Good left hook. Then step back for just a moment. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution being thrown for the win. Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Oh, this is struggle right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Here we go. It's round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Do you believe this? This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you hard.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
Done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we... And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Defense is not an option for these two. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. How did they pull her right there? And down goes Alexander Usyk. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I love that. I love that. That shot's slick. Good work. Power shots. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about it.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start going on your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks.
Flex him down a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure out. Great.
Up ahead, and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was about...
Never, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
You got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time. Time for the fifth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter punch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, in the early stages here, what have you seen so far?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Both of these men showing this round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to... This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Missing with the hook. Missing with the hook. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Looking to land the hook. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though.
And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout. Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might buy my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my way, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. 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 Undisputed. I'm undisputed. I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed, baby.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. It's a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. That right hook won't score. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good, Brad. You feel good? Good in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Ready, that right hand is beautiful. That's it, just start sticking a few
Stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get back.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's
again. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
Let it out. Go out there and finish him.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Catch and shoot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Do you believe what we are seeing? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Get out of the way of that right hook. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving it away that way, you've got to use it to the maximum, because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Both men step back for just a moment. It's bombs away. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but... And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They're both trying for a knockout. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And that hook misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good night.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no weight.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he gets back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. And Patterson couldn't take any more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
Here we go. It's round 7. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
What can...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there.
Just get your legs back until you ride it out.
It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, and Patterson's dazed. How did they survive that?
Being dazed now?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And around. And they're back at it again here in round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter?
Oh my God, Johnny! Patterson's rocked. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.